Hi, welcome back to Bill's Cichlid room. Well, I'm getting ready to go on holiday for a week and it's been quite a while since I've done a video blog on what's been going on in the fish room. So I thought what I'd do is get everybody up to date and actually go around all the tanks. Now it's going to be quite a long video, so what I've decided to do is to split it into two parts. So the first part, we're going to have a look at all the tanks behind me here, which is on the left side of the room, and on the second part we're going to have a look at all the tanks which is opposite me, which is going to be part two. So hope you enjoy. But this is the first tank to have a look at. This has got the Colombian tetras in it. There's a load of clown loach that I got at the last Northwest Cichlid Group auction, some bronze corridorus, and the start of the show is these ones, the Uaru Ferdinand Lazepi, the Panda Cichlid. So there's a pair of those in here. I've not featured them much on the channel, mainly because they're quite shy. Whenever I'm down here, like, they're always hiding at the back, and it looks like one of them's got pitten on the head, which I'm not quite sure why that is. But as I said in the intro, I'm just getting ready to go on holiday for a week, so I'm just down here doing all my water changes. So I've just finished the water change on this one, so that's another reason why they might not be coming out. But yeah, the tank itself looks really good. So yeah, the Colombian tetras, it's a big group of those. The clown loach, I can't see any of them, but I did put 12 in there. Now admittedly I have lost 3 of them since the auction. Yeah, I can't see any. I'll try and get a bit more footage like a little bit later on, and hopefully they'll come out a bit then. So the second tank to have a look at, so this is the Thomas Cichlid Frake. So the male, the big male in the front, he's got loads of colour in him now, so yeah, he's doing fantastic. There's 2 females, and these share the tank with the Cryptoheros cutteri, which is this pair here. And if you look, these have actually bred, so there's loads of fry in there, and the cutteri are keeping the Asfraki into the other half of the tank. It's absolutely loads of fry. But as I say, I'm going away for a week, so it's not worth me pulling any of these fry to raise on, because I wouldn't be able to feed them. So what I'll do is I'll leave them in with the parents, and if there's any left when I get back, I might pull some then and raise them on. But looks like that female at the back's been having a go at the cutteri fry. She looks a little bit beat up. He obviously knows better, although he's like, what, twice the size. He's a good 7 inches now. The cutteri, the male, probably about 5 inches. The female's a lot smaller, she's only about 3.5 inches. And the other female, so these haven't showed any sign of breeding for quite a while. Not quite sure why, but yeah, hopefully we will get something off them before too long. I would love to breed these ones and get some of the fry into the hobby. So yeah, the Thomas Cichlid Frake tank. I've just put some food in, so yeah, some of the clown loaches are coming out, and yeah, we can get a better view of the Ferdinand Lazepi. So this is one that's got the pitten on the head. Fantastic fish, one of my favourites, the Uaru. Oh no, that's the one that's got the pitten on the head. Going back into hiding, the clown loach. I've not had these for years and years. Such a good community fish until they get bigger, of course, but that takes a long time. Now they're back into hiding as well. There's a close-up of the pitten on the head. So what we've got in this tank, this is the normal Uaru the triangle cichlid as it's sometimes called. So yeah, as you may remember, I got a group of 6 of these a few months ago. They were quite small, still had the juvenile coloration, if you can say it right. But yeah, they've got a bit bigger now, so yeah, they're about 3 inches in size now, and they've, like, I've started to develop the adult coloration, nice red eyes on them. So also in this tank, it's the Madagascan rainbows, so they're all doing really well. So I've still got all those, and there's a small group of the Amatelania altifluva. So you can see them at the back. So yeah, they're doing really well, these. I'm still not convinced I've got a male. I have had eggs off them a couple of times, but they haven't actually hatched. But yeah, they seem to be really easy to grow on, unlike the Nanulatus, but I'll go into that later on in the video. Yeah, so the Uaru's doing really well. Yeah, I've just done the water change on them and put some food in. So that's why all the sand, I've put the water in and haven't fixed the sand. It needs some more sand in it as well, this one. Yeah, really pleased with these ones. So yeah, that's the 2 types of Uaru I've got in the fish room at the moment. Madagascan rainbows, they make great divot fish for fish that are this size. So I don't know whether you can tell, the males, they have the coloured dorsal, they have like a bit of red in the dorsal, and the females like it's just black. They're all fantastic fish. Right, so we'll do a quick catch up on the South American community tank. So it's got the Guinacara gayrai, the Corydorus, the chocolate cichlids, it's the mouth brood and severum. So yeah, as I mentioned in one of my previous videos, this is my favourite tank at the moment. If I'm down in the fish room just like observing, this is the one that I'm spending most of my time looking at. I quite like the way I aquascaped it, which is complete like fluke. And the plastic plants in there like do make it look really nice, like a bit more natural. Yeah, the Guinacara are fantastic. So I've had these for 12 months now, and they were only small when I got them. I did manage to get them breeding, so I raised about 20 fry before I moved them into this tank, when I still had them in quarantine bred. So just have a quick look. So this was some of the youngsters that I had left. The rest of them I have actually already taken to the auctions. So I think there's 5 in there that I kept hold of just to grow on. And the Geophagus Tapajas redhead. So it is a really nice tank, this one. So with the Geophagus, what I did at the Northwest Cichlid Group auction, if you've seen that video, I actually did get a group of 10 of them, and I also got some more Amatelania Nanulatus. So this is them in this tank. So they are really small. These are the ones we couldn't actually auction them in the auction because they were too small. So I've had them about 3 weeks now, and they've put on a fair bit of size. I'd say they're over 1 inch now, total length. So yeah, obviously what the idea is to try and get these up to a decent size, and what I'll do, I'll put them in with the Uaru Ferdinand Lezepi, and hopefully encourage them to come out a little bit more. And the Nanolatus, hopefully I'll have better luck with these. I've had them quite a few times over the last year or so. You may remember I put a video up of the breeding pair that I got that were fantastic. But it's one of those fish that I haven't had any luck with at all. And I know Paul Needham, he's been the same. So all I've got left from the original ones is 2. And I'll show you those ones. I've put them in one of the small tanks, but yeah, because I've only got 2 left. So yeah, I've not had any luck growing them on. But yeah, this group, I've got high hopes for these, and we're growing them on from such a small size. Hopefully I will do better with them. Geophagus, yeah, they obviously need a lot of feeding and a lot of growing, but yeah, I'm really pleased with those. So yeah, it's a nice group of youngsters that I've got to grow on. So what I've got in this tank, this is the Cryptoheros spilaris. So there is a pair of those. They've actually bred in the tank, so you see a couple of youngsters around. Again, I haven't pulled any out to grow on this time. That's the female there. And these shared the tank with the pair of Nicaraguenses, who, because I've just done the water change, are hiding at the moment. I did put some food in to try and encourage them out, but yeah, they don't want to play. There's the female putting her head out. There's the male spilaris. Yeah, the male doesn't want to come out. He was out before, but yeah, he obviously doesn't want to come out now. But yeah, it's interesting that the Nicaraguenses haven't been eating the fry. Well, not many of them anyway, because there is still quite a few in there. The colours on her, she's fantastic. So they did breed for me once, this pair, like not long after I first got them, but yeah, they've shown no signs of it since. So that's why I put them in this tank, just with the spilaris, so the spilaris could show them how to do it. But yeah, no such luck at the moment. But yeah, I will have to like get these going again and actually raise some. You don't actually see them that often. I wouldn't say they were rare, because they're not that difficult to breed, but yeah, nobody seems to be doing them at the moment, so you don't see them around very often. If the male comes out, I'll get a little shot of the male and tag it on at the end. As if by magic, the male's decided to appear. So yeah, they're a decent size. But peculiarly enough, the male hasn't developed the nuptial hump. Which, if you have a look at Paul's video, so Fish Northwest, I actually had a spare male that I actually give him. It was a first generation from Wild that come over from Cichlid. And Paul's doing really well with it. It won't be too long before he's got them breeding. But here's, like that male, it has got quite a big nuptial hump. That's the Nicaraguenses and the spilaris. Well, thanks for watching part 1 of the fish room vlog for July 2024. And don't forget to look out in a couple of days' time when I'll put part 2 up. So see you all soon.